Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gray Raven. I will be your wonderful little host for today. I am playing a classic game that I thoroughly have enjoyed growing up. It was Supreme Commander 2. It's a real-time strategy game where you get to play as one of three factions and you try to, obviously, take over the entire map. It's got various kind of stories and skirmishes. Great game. Love it overall. I'm starting with this one because, well, I'm fairly familiar. I'm basically familiar with it. I would say I'm pretty good at it, but I've never really had the opportunity to play against other players too often. There is a multiplayer aspect to it, but the last time I played to this was probably when I was back in high school, and even they were quite impressed with how I was conducting myself in this. But then again, we're all high schoolers. What do we know? All right. So what I'm going to be doing here today is I'm going to go through the game itself by the campaign. So here we go. I'm going to try to go ahead and do a whole campaign match with you. Let's see. So obviously, as you can tell, I've never played it on this platform, which is interesting considering I have played it before. But it's good. That means we get a nice fresh start. You get to see how it goes about. And we're actually going to play on hard difficulty. Is it that hard? I'm going to say yes. Mainly because there's times where I will actually run into problems, and trust me, I run into so many problems. Welcome to the first mission of the campaign. Now, there's going to be a lot of talking to the top right, but we're going to go ahead and get ready for this wonderful little fight we're going to have here. As a quick analysis, what's been happening so far is the storyline kind of focuses on this main character, on this character named Dom in this group, and they just kind of got attacked. Oh, right, there's nukes. I didn't forget there were nukes, but there are nukes. Are they fun to use? Of course they are. Can you go crazy with them? Yes, yes you can. You can go very crazy with them. Alrighty-roo. Okay, let's get ourselves all organized then. Send these guys that way. Take care of these guys. Let's split you guys up. Oh my goodness, it's so fast, Paris! Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm gonna be admit this, but I'm a little rusty if it's not noticeable. It's been quite some time since I played this. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's get these guys to the north. Alright, and let's go ahead and start building that. We got nothing else down here. We got that one right there. Got that. Get over there. Oh, units! Can I add it on? I can add a shield generator. Alright. Oh my god, we're so weak! I need to bring my ACU into this. Oh my goodness. There. Now we're gonna gather all those resources. And reclaim all that. This will give us additional resources, and trust me, I'm gonna want some resources. Oh my goodness. Let's do not repair, reclaim. There we go. There. Now we should be able to move on from here. Demolishers are basically a type of artillery tank, mobile artillery. So we're going to get these guys into a better position. And if there's more than one out there, I can actually double click onto them and we can actually get all of them selected. So let's move you guys up to here. So now we have research. Research is kind of calculated by this number up here. And those are produced at research laboratories, which I don't have any. I don't have any research. That is fantastic. Perfect. Let's go ahead and build some research facilities. Let's do that one. I think 4 will be a good start, don't you? Yes, I do agree. And you're still doing that. I want more engineers. And let's get all these tanks into position right here. Perfect! Cyber threat, he tells me. Doesn't he know that I'm busy right now? Yes. I think what we're going to have to do is get some research taken care of. Let's get this demolisher. And then we'll do the boost the health next. Constructed a land factory. What do you think? So these are land factories. The land factory itself, whoops, produce all the units. I'm actually going to install a missile launcher onto it and a shield generator because it's my only land factory, so I want it to be able to protect itself. You know, I kind of want to keep this safe. You're busy doing that. You're busy doing that. So let's get you guys over here. Let's put your rally point there. Okay, and you are finished. Perfect. I want you to build another land factory. And let's put it right here, actually. Can I put another one right here? Yes, I can. Sweet. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let me get you over here. Reclaim these real fast. I don't need to reclaim them, but I kind of need it for the long run. So let's put another land factory there, and another land factory there. Let's put a bunch of land factories. As a matter of fact, let's put another land factory over here. Can I put it up here? I can! Sweet. Alright, now with all these land factories going up and producing, give me all the demolishers. Place you guys up here. Give me all the land. Alright. And these resources are all gone up there now. Oh no! Oh! They've got a full escort. Megalith class. Oh man. My full force? I don't want to send everything there. Let's send this much. Let's get this guy over here. I want you to start building heavy point defenses. Right here, be perfect. In fact, build a bunch. So right now you are producing nothing. Okay, just gonna have you focus on that. On repeat. On repeat, I want you to focus on building rockheads. And when you're done, I want you to build demolishers. On repeat. Place them up there. When you're ready, create a meteor with a missile launcher. Oh, these are meteors. This isn't a demolisher. But look how cool they shoot. Uh-oh. Alright, launch the attack. Destroy that guy. Fire, 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 fire faster, fire faster. Kill, kill, kill. Oh my goodness. Must shoot faster, must shoot faster. Go, 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 go. Try and destroy before it gets in. Alright, that was close. Alright, what are you building again? You're building those. Alright. You then did that. I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some more demolishers over here. Let's bring this guy over here. Let's boost our health. Let's get you guys all in position. Perfect. We got one demolisher and multiple missile units. Cool, cool, cool. Let's bring you over here. Oh man, we're not producing enough mass. I keep wanting to say mana, but that is wrong. This is mass. What is this, a fantasy trope? See, unfortunately, I would go in there and try to save everything, but my army is still fairly weak, and I know very well that I'll lose if I go in there. So we're actually stronger in this position. Uh-oh. Love how I say that, and then the thing starts shooting a giant laser at my guys. Alright. Go for it! Oh my goodness, we got it, we got it! Yeah! Off base. Now this next mission, I really don't remember. So, first we had land units, now they introduce us to air units. Air units are, as we all can definitely agree, really fun to play with. So the other guy here is our ally Coleman, and he is going to be focusing on land, so I'll be the air units. So, we're going to have to help out. Alright, alright, alright. Oh my goodness. Let's set those air units on a defensive pattern, just in case they fly up. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So, instead of taking the resources out of this one, I'm going to place this land factory right on top of it. This way it utilizes less resources to actually rebuild. This is actually going to be helpful for us in the long term, because in some games it really is a pain in the butt trying to rebuild everything from scratch, when you can just rebuild on top of it. So let's rebuild those. See? Fighters are all on the patrol, taking out any planes that are trying to come at us. So for time being, let's actually build some fighters. I don't know, like say that many. Have them stationed over there. Now, what do we have? We got certain add-ons. Let's put anti-air turrets on these add-ons. Just that way, in case fighters do break through, the buildings themselves can help and assist with combat. Now, we're going to need to boost research. Since there's already a research thing here, I kind of want to just take that back again. And we'll place another one right back here, just kind of keep it safe. And we do have radars. So, let's go ahead and build a couple of engineers. See, now they keep sending fighters up here. Yeah, they keep sending fighters up here. So in this case, we're just gonna keep knocking them out of the park. Literally out of the park. Whee! Boom! I'm so glad it doesn't blow up my crap. Oh, you. Okay. Let's just reclaim all this, because this is gonna be terrible if we can't keep up with everything. Keep up. It will be terrible if we can't keep up with everything. So I don't have to worry about any access over here. It's just going to be all of this up over here. So to kind of help my fighters, I'm going to build a few anti-air defenses throughout this area here. Oh, he wants me to send fighters over there, huh? Alright, fine. Let me send some over there to help out this dweeb. Now, let's get one engineer over here, onto that. Get another engineer over here, onto that. And this one, we're just going to go ahead and have them goofing around across the battlefield. This way you can be collecting all the details and materials out in the field. Just like this guy's doing. So do those ones. I think we're going to go ahead and skip those, because we now have a guy dedicated to it. But 6. We need to boost that research, because now we need to get the air units. Broadswords are going to be our best friend here, because there's a slight disadvantage. This faction has what's called fighter planes, the Wasp, but they are fairly effective in aerial combat. They're really good. But these enemies here are actually fighter and bombers. So they fight in the air and those on the ground, but they're slightly at a more disadvantage. So these are things you kind of have to keep in mind. So having a large fighter base protecting your air really helps in the long run. So now this engineer here is actually boosting the speed on the construction of the fighters in there, which is the reason why I've assigned 2 of them there. Oh my Lana. Yes, so now the enemy's brought in these guys. These renegades are actually focused on attacking ground units. You, come here. Ironically, I need energy to create energy. Create an energy field here. Got some fighters helping them out down there. The problem is the fighters chase. So as long as these are point defenses, which we're good, we'll be fine. But if there's any anti-air, our fighters are going to get wrecked. What this is, I'm trying to take care of, is a tech cache. This will help us get a little free research. So this is build costs. It's going to reduce the cost to build things and build time. So reducing the time and cost is really going to help in the long run, I would say. Working on this. So this guy that I'm helping on here, he's complaining that I'm taking forever. Well, guess what? Try to build an air force from scratch. And you're paused for the time being. Let's pause you as well. Actually, you have one more. Okay, let's just unpause you. And let's boost that veterancy. We somehow have lost a bunch of planes over here. So this renegade is actually shooting these guys down. But they can't shoot the renegades. It's really funky. And as you can tell, all my fighters that were on patrol over here to help protect the air are now completely almost wiped out, which is ridiculous. And meanwhile, let's just have this guy just do some reclamation projects, just kind of reclaim resources, just so we have some stuff saved and ready to go. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. We can actually build... Can we build land units? We don't have a land factory. So why does it give us land units? Naval structures. Structures! Here we go. Oh goodness. Now, I'm going to do the research income, just to kind of help research get boosted a little bit. Stop touching my engineers. Don't touch my engineers. It's like the United States. Don't touch my boats. Don't touch my boats, and you'll be fine. Let's throw a lot more anti-air over here. Now, I think the reason why my planes are getting destroyed is because I do believe there might be anti-air units down there. Let's see what happens. Let's see where that gets us. So now our energy production is now keeping up. For these guys, we're going to start building bombers. Bombers are actually pretty darn effective when taking out targets. Create a large enough bomber group, and oh my goodness. They keep telling me to get air support over there. I'm on it! Yeah, see, I had 10 units. He's got no air. There they are. There's their anti-air units. And actually, this is where broadswords here are going to come in handy, because they can target those guys in particular. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Trying to do all their bombing campaigns over here. You know what? Target that first. If we take out that shield generator, we can then take out all their turrets here. Assigning them tasks really helps focus the troops on getting the mission done a little bit faster. Look at all these planes just fighting over here. Take out all their engineers. Oh, perfect. We have 7. So I'm going to go ahead and get this mass income. Oh, shoot. Look at that. They launched an air attack on us up here. So now we're going to place a patrol like that, just to ensure that we are protected. Keep producing. I need you to actually build another air factory. Let's put it right here. Combined Forces Assault. In other words, take out that anti-air. Oh no! That's a lot of problems up to the north. Now that gives us land opportunities. Great, now I gotta build a land force. Let's throw you here. Put you over here. Let's bring you a little closer. I want 10 of those. 5 of those. 10 of those. Where are all my broadships? My broadships got completely wiped out. Oh my goodness, that means there was anti-air that just took everything out over here. See, now I got 29 bombers. Watch out. Oh shoot, they're sending freaking fighters to take down my bombers. What timing. We are running low on mass. That is an issue. Because now we gotta push this enemy up to the north. We can take this. Alright, give me all the bombers. Here we go, here we go. This is where the fun begins. Zhoosh. And then all those bombs hidden by selectively targeting straight at it. And then that way the bombers can just kind of zoop right around and then hit straight to the next one. Nice. Target's been taken out, so now the bomber is going to turn around. And he can't do anything about it. Come on home, boys. And send the fighters down to here so we can start covering that whole area. How many bombers do I have now? 42! I got 42 bombers! And here's where the fun part begins. Because right now, the way it's set up, I do believe there's a bunch of anti-air on this side and a bunch of land point defenses right over here. Kaboom! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, I didn't take it in one pass. Wow, we lost 12 bombers in that pass. Oh, there's a whole anti-air right here. No wonder we lost so many. No, don't fly over that. Oh, jeez. Well, there's only 10 left. No, not a single bomber survived, but we took out both of their things. I don't know about you, but that really does help. That just means now his land attacks are going to be much more reduced. See, with his land armies now completely almost wiped out, launch one more final attack on them, take out the land units, and then with no more land production being created, we can then launch our actual land units and go ahead and start taking all those guys out. I basically have already researched as far as I can on everything else, so if I just throw some bonuses on my ECU, we should be rearing to go. Let's throw you guys down to here. No, just want these guys. You get back over here. There they go, here comes the attack. If this is timed right, and I kind of wish it is, hit that, yes, come on. Destroy it, come on, you guys can do it. Good! Actually, no, you're all gonna die. Get out of there, fall back. There, no more land assaults, which means now our land units are gonna be the most powerful thing on this block. So we can go ahead, let's go ahead and just send you guys all in there. Unit cap reached! Oh, we're completely stuck now. In other words, we can't build any more units until we, lose units. Bombers. I need the bombers to actually just go ahead and hit that. Is that a bad idea? Yeah, without a doubt. Because I'm sending all my fighters to attack the one area that's completely anti-aired up. Yeah, like that, see? But I'm also training these guys to take out the rest of their anti-air on this side. There we go, we just take out all that anti-air. Probably destroy everything else. Okay, see, he's sending the renegades kind of knock out my troops when possible. But we are completely wiping them. Now these guys are coming in. We're going to target that. This match is all but finished. We got this. Look at them. The one thing I should have brought was the anti-air. Maybe over here we're just trying to knock out all the point defenses so they don't affect me. Let's have you guys focus on that. Take that thing out. There we go. And that's mission 2. And with that, we are good. Well, with that being said, thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. That was a lot of fun to play once again. I will see about doing another video here fairly soon, perhaps in the next week or so. We'll see. I will talk to you later, and have a wonderful day, month, and year. Talk to you later.